Hey everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we're continuing the Chronicles of Tya in the Grand Archive, on to part 4, Schemes of the Nether God. In case you missed it, I have had videos on everything. Part 1, the founding of the Watchguard. Part 2, death and revival of the commander. Part 3, Valderon's return. That had a lot of content, so I broke that into 2 videos. And now we're on to the final part that's here now, Schemes of the Nether God. So we will see how this one goes. But thanks for watching and appreciating the lore and diving in deeper with me. Biding his time. The Nether God brewed his schemes. He enslaved Moradin for centuries, using him as the spearhead for an assault against the elves. This war appeared to be a punishment for the elves' foresight and longevity, but in truth it was a ploy to draw the attention of various factions, thereby enabling him to carry out his own plans. It looks like we might divide this one up into a couple videos as well, as there's a lot to cover here with a couple different limited hero stories, special collab stories, etc. Erosion of Chaos. Far off Tya's shores in a distant realm, a ruler named Dongzhou held court in the eastern capital, his name an anthem of fear and chaos untamed. Surging undercurrents. In time, the seeds of chaos sown by Dongzhou bore bitter fruit, as Lebu, his loyal blade, and Dao Chen, his radiant jewel, would join hearts to forge his undoing. Severed ties. As the air grew thick with secrets, the embers of passion ignited a blaze of doubt in the mind of Dongzhou, each stolen glance a dagger aimed at his throne. My fate, my own. Dongzhou was dead, leaving behind the power of chaos. Memories of the past flooded Lebu's mind. Though he was invincible, he was still swept along by the tides of fate. Now he wanted to control his own destiny and protect his beloved.
This power, we can end all death, all suffering. I can save us.
He was right. Just look at yourself.
So, you were on his side all along. You brought me here to die!
I won't let you do this!
Get out! Now! I said get out!
Parting ways. And so Dongzhou fell, but the chaos lived on. Lebu, now its master, sealed the lover's tragic fate as Dao Chan looked on with a shattered heart. The land, broken and scarred, was left to face the darkness he had become. Far off in the plagued shores of Tya lies Elendris, kingdom of the Fae, cradled by the ancient magic of the Highborn. It has sheltered itself from the rest of death, yet beyond its borders shadows amass, silent, veiled, watching. Moradin's return. A silent shadow falls over the distant elven realm of Elendris. Amidst this darkness lurks the Wraithborn Rider, Lord of the Shadows. He commands those who do not rest, who thirst for life, and who would pay the highest price. Soon Elendris shall fall to his hand.
Elendris, how long I have waited.
Moradin's awakening. The air trembles as the dead unravel like the sand in the wind. The Nether god's foul tether on the rider begins to fray, and in the silence of defeat, something stirs within him. A name, a face, a life not wholly forgotten. Avatar of the Nether god. Though the rider's chains disintegrate, the Nether god shall not be denied. From the black ocean it summons an ancient host as dragons take the sky, tearing it apart with snapping maws, hungry for immortal flesh. Moradin's last resolve. The god's vassal towers, but the rider climbs higher. No longer his hand, no longer his shadow, he ascends to strike the divine, this time for Elendris, for the living, for Valara. He will not miss. The reckoning rides with him, with us.
Now bleed, mortals!
The first vow. The human and elf loved as few ever had, against the tide of the world that could not understand them. Others condemned this union, but in the face of hatred, they rooted themselves in a garden of their making, blissfully unaware of the thorns to come. The lost one. When they took Moradin's lover, he did not seek answers, he sought war. Deep in the void, he surrendered all, his soul, his will, everything, to see them burn. These chains became his sin, his sacrifice, his retribution. From ashes to ashes. The shackles are broken, yet Moradin wears them still, in memory, in morrow. His kin will thrive, and he will endure. But dreams belong to the living, and he is something else now, something that remembers and cannot return.
They call me cruel, those who grovel before the light. They call me evil, those who command, deluded with visions of power. So I choose what they fear. Judgment. Let their false idols be raised. Let their false prophets be silenced. Let it be known that from ruin, a new truth shall rise.
the underworld's gaze. Moradin speaks now to the living in Tya, though their fates are sealed. The god below has risen, ravenous. Do not call this war, for it is your final reckoning, and you are not prepared. The underworld has risen. In truth, the Nether god had dispatched Moradin to launch an attack on the dragonborn city Emberfall. Towers snapped, walls collapsed, the entire city was reduced to ashes by the army of the Nether god, and all who perished became his servants.
Darkness has obscured the light we once knew, and death's cold march has scarred this land. But listen well, children of Elindris. Do not weep amidst the rubble, gripped by fear. Gather your blades and rise. Wet them upon these broken stones.